It's time again.
Cinderella goes back a long ways at the studio. Their script's going back to the 1930s.
When they finally decided to do Cinderella in 1948, it was at a time when they weren't really sure what was going to happen to the studio financially.
The word believing is all the way through this movie. And usually, if Walt believed hard enough, it worked for him.
I think that he was rolling the dice and praying. I think he did a lot of that.
It was very typical of Walt to go out on a limb and take a risk. And in some ways, you know, this was the biggest risk he took.
The world is a carousel of color. Wonderful, wonderful color. The world is a carousel of color. History, comedy, fantasy. There's drama and mirth. There's old Mother Earth with all of her secrets to see. The world is a treasure trove of faces, fabulous faraway places. The hopes and the fears, the joys and the tears of people like you and like me. The kingdoms of magic and science,
the glorious story of art.
The world of romance, of music and dance, this world where we each play a part. The miracle of imagination, the marvels of earth, sea and sky. These wonders untold are ours to behold.
Walt Disney presents
The Wonderful World of Color.
Hello there. I clearly didn't see you coming in, when the video started. Don't mind this. Don't mind that. Anyways, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome back to the Disney Vault. Now, if you don't really know what we do here, we take a look at some of Walt Disney's greatest classics. And, we see what they've released from the vault. We see any of the editions. Platinum, Diamond, Signature, you name it. Well, sadly, we don't actually own any Diamond in our collection at this point. But, we do own Platinum and we do own Signature. And today, we're looking at a Signature edition. Not just any movie, obviously it's not just any movie, it's a certain movie. Cinderella, just released from the vault. Again, for its third time, or fourth time, or whatever, how many times it's already done it. Yes, not live action Cinderella, but Cinderella. Don't get those confused. We have the anniversary edition of Cinderella. And Cinderella, it's not in my, top 10 favorite Disney animated. I don't even think it tops the top 20. But this film it's not terrible. I mean, I don't watch it like all the time, unlike Lion King or The Little Mermaid or Aladdin, like any of those films. Cinderella is a movie I would watch probably every couple of years. And I mean, I'm not saying it's too girly for me. To me, it's a boring movie, and the characters are boring, and it's just boring. I'm sorry. The movie's not boring. It's just the characters are boring. They're lame. The mice and it's kind of sad to say that the mice and the animals are the only, are the only characters that actually have personality in this film. That's kind of sad to think about. I have a lot of respect for this movie, even with a lot of its flaws. This movie was a film that did save the studio from becoming bankrupt. And how did this movie save it? Well, you're just going to have to find out. So, I guess it's time to put this bad boy into the DVD player and get the video started.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Have faith in your dreams and And someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing the dream that you wish will come true, come true.
I gotta say, they're still just not doing it for me. They're not doing it for me. I don't understand why they keep getting these, like, most pathetic trailers ever. Do you honestly believe that putting characters behind a white background and running around and saying this is a magical movie is going to get me into watching this movie? Honestly, I'm honestly still not impressed. I mean, like, what happened, Disney? What happened with your amazing, you know, trailers for your re-releases? Like this one.
Walt Disney Pictures presents The Little Mermaid.
Oh my gosh.
For the first time ever on a 2-disc Platinum Edition DVD.
Sing with me now.
I will always come back to The Little Mermaids. That is the best one I've seen. I love this one. It always gets me energetic, or whatever they say. I love this trailer. And it just compared to this and this, there's no competition. This looks more interesting than this. Honestly, just comparing these two, which one would you see? Which more looks more exciting? White backgrounds or fun action and laughing? Obviously this one, if this one, you're just cuckoo in the head at this point. Honestly, I'm sorry for insulting, but honestly on this show I insult everything. But anyhow, of course, the magical DVD that we're reviewing today, or Blu-ray, Cinderella, God, this is boring. Really? Are you serious? This is what it looks like? It's just her walking down the steps, and she obviously knows that she left her slipper. She knows she did this on purpose this time. She's not looking innocent like in the movie. She knows she put that slipper down there. That looks boring. What is with these signature editions? I swear. They look boring. Sure, they have a nice certain style to them, but they're boring. They're boring looking. Okay, let's just move on. You know, let's unbox it. Alright everybody, so it's time to unbox the Blu-ray version of the anniversary edition of Cinderella of the Signature Collection. That's a mouthful. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so as you see, we have Cinderella on the cover right here. Really nice, you know, as she's walking down the steps, and this girl means to freaking leave the slipper right here. Who loses a slipper? Honestly, I'm just trying to figure that out. How do you just lose that slipper? Okay. Anyways, we got it's nice, it's boring, but also it's kind of nice. It has a nice style to it. Of course, we got the Walt Disney signature right here. Always have that. And, you know, we got the upside, like the sideways wording. That's just a style they like doing with these movies. Here's a sticker, 2 ways to watch it, blah, 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 blah. Let's take it on out off this bad boy. Take this nice little sticker off. Okay, so we're going to see the side color, which is a nice, I think that's pink, which makes this really even girly on my shelf. As the anniversary is Cinderella's face on it, like, that's nice. It looks nice on the shelf, though, I gotta admit. You have all this Blu-ray bonus extras, which is, I mean, I didn't really know which is on here, but I've heard there's quite a bit, not that much on here. This is kind of a lackluster signature edition, I've heard. Here's all the back. Wow, look at that description of the movie. Wait, is that really the description of the movie? Huh. I would think there'd be more. Okay, we're gonna open it up. Cinderella, we're gonna put that right there. Not really much different, of course. Everything's the same. Okay, we're gonna open this up. Okay, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta, little by little, open this up. Okie dokie. Okay. Come on off. Come out. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's my signature. Nothing different. It's basically the exact same. Give you a nice little distant shot of it. Side by side. Yeah, so there's nothing really different here. So let's just open it up. I actually gotta take that code out so you guys don't see it. Here we go. Here's the inside of it. Like always, we have, of course, the Blu-ray disc, which is boring as usual. And we have this, which is nothing. And we have the DVD version. So that's really it for this unboxing. Now, of course, this is a Disney Vault video, so of course there's more to this video than an unboxing. We got a review, we have the bonus features, also we're going to maybe talk about a brief history of the actual movie. So, let's just go ahead and get into that. You know, I guess there's a lot of things that could be appealing to this movie. You know, I guess the songs, honestly, for me, it's not the songs. Not at all. I guess Bibbidi Bobbidi Doo is pretty catchy, but that's really it. Let's see. I mean, the soundtrack's really good. This movie has a lot of charm to it. It has like really good visuals to it. Really nicely animated. I can admit that. And a lot of like the magic particles and all that jazz. I like that. I like the visual style and the soundtrack to this movie. The characters, not so much. And it's kind of sad when only your animal characters are, you know, are the only ones that have real personality. The prince, he's just a freaking mannequin at this point. Cinderella, she's just delusional at this point. She is delusional. I'm telling you. Just think about it. Why is it that only the mice can talk? Why is it that any other animal she talks to cannot speak? That does not make sense. She's delusional. These mice can't really talk. She's crazy. She probably made that dress herself. Nothing in this movie is happening. Okay? It's just all this is in her head. She's crazy. She's cuckoo. Okay? Cinderella is crazy. Okay? It's really sad. She's a really sad person. Okay? She needs some help. She needs to leave that place. Like, she thinks everything's gonna be fine, but obviously nothing's gonna be fine. She does nothing. But she just stands there and takes it. But I wouldn't take that. I would leave. Like, I would leave. Like, she's a good-looking woman. She would be able to find work or find someone to marry. She's just stupid. Just stupid. Anyhow, like I said earlier, this movie did stay at the studio. Of course, like, you would think that, with their success of Snow White, they would be making money. Actually, no. In its first release, Snow White didn't technically make all the money back for the studio to really still be functioning. But Pinocchio and, Bambi and Dumbo and Pinocchio, they didn't really make that much money on their initial release. So, and also, remind you, this was during the war, so they obviously couldn't make that much money, because people were really depressed. But this movie could break or make the studio. And so Walt Disney said, screw it, let's make this movie. And they did, and it was a success, and it saved the studio. This either was going to destroy it, or it was going to make the studio its money back. And it did. And so I commend Cinderella for that. And I guess that's why she's everywhere at this point. She's the princess that saved the studio. Even though you could say Snow White was in a weird way. But, I mean, Cinderella, that's her significance to the Disney history. I mean, nothing else. Nothing really else. Cinderella's boring to me. Okay, that's really it. Okay. Here it is, guys. The menu for Cinderella. Ooh, I like the music to it. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. What do we together? What do we got? Da-da-da. Wait a minute. Is this starting over again? Wait, that was it? That was the menu? That was it, guys. That was the menu. That was it. That's short. That's really short. I would expect more, a little bit more from Disney's, collection of classics. All right, so let's move on to bonus features for this Blu-ray. All right, so most signature editions don't really come with much bonus features, sadly enough. Platinum editions, diamond editions, that's the works for, special features. This, so far, what I'm looking at is honestly nothing. This is the new stuff, guys. Like, this is not old. I'm not counting the old stuff right now. That have really been transferred into this. We got 2 ways to watch the original theatrical version. in Walt's world envisioning of Cinderella. Huh, that's actually pretty new. I'm interested in seeing that. From Rags to Riches, the making of Cinderella, the Cinderella that was almost was. Try this trivia on precise Disney Channel stars. Oh God, Disney Channel stars. Oh Jesus, no. Okay, and more. And when I say more, the more is basically on the other disc. Well, forget that. There's no other disc. You know what? It's on digital. That's stupid. Okay, like, honestly, I'm so sick and tired of these digital exclusives. Sick of it. Just sick of it. Okay? This is terrible. This is not worth anything at this point. Honestly, just looking at these bonus features, I'm just very unthrilled. I don't like Cinderella enough, and with these lack of bonus features, I'm just not excited at all. Would I say this is the worth buy? Oh God, no. It's not worth it. This upgrade is not worth it. If you have the Diamond Edition, keep that. Don't get this. Don't. I know you're trying to, but don't. Trust me. I'm a puppet. You can trust me. You know, I'm come from people from Sesame Street, the Muppets. Don't trust. I mean, Happy Time Murders, but in those people, I don't think you could trust most of them. But still, I'm a puppet. You know, I'm trustworthy. I sing and dance and all that jazz. You can trust people on your screen. This is not really worth the buy, in my opinion. But I didn't have a Blu-ray version of Cinderella in the first place, so that's kind of the reason. I've seen from the Diamond Edition's bonus features, they're so much better. And they don't really do anything else with the Blu-ray. It's the exact same Blu-ray. So they didn't really enhance it anymore. So, yeah, if you have it, it's not going to look any different or any upgrade-ish. So, that's really it.
No matter how your heart is dreaming, if you keep on dreaming.
So it seems like this film is about to come to its end. Which means this video is about to come to an end, everybody. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope we'll see you back at the Disney Vault. Goodbye, and we'll see you real soon.